bang, bang. Have you ever been so tantalized by coffee that you've literally creamed your pants? No? Well, try Bung Bung Coffee, because this is going to make your day. It's going to make your whole waistline's day. All you got to do is go to bungbungcoffee.com. That's B-U-N-G coffee.com to get you some of that sweet, sweet taste of Colombia, Brazil, Honduras, Peru. That's the only places we want to make our blend from here at Bung Bung Coffee, is what they say. And you taste that, you might want cream in your coffee. You're going to have cream in your pants, baby. That's how good this coffee is. It tastes so nice. You got to taste it twice. It tastes so good. It'll take you back to the hood. It tastes so sweet. It'll make you want to beat your meat. That's Bung Bung Coffee at bungbungcoffee.com. And if you want 15% off, yes, 15% off, all you got to do is be a Welcome to the Poddy listener, because you'll find the secret password, which is Poddy, P-O-D-D-Y. You enter promo code Poddy, that's Poddy, P-O-D-D-Y. You get 15% off all orders. Wah, wah, wah. That is unbelievable. P-O-D-D-Y at bungcoffee.com. And don't forget, if you're a major supporter of the Welcome to the Poddy podcast, which many of you are, go buy yourself some merch. We've just had a few orders in this week. It's looking good. It's looking good. We've got beautiful gear on there. We've now got a baby onesie. We got the Rachie Lemon shirt. Everyone was requesting lemon wear, and you know, people go to Lululemon and all that. Nah, get the Mona Lemon. There's the Mona Lisa smile with the lemon wedge on it. It's genius. Go there, get your Rachie Lemon shirts. Get your Boardman shirts, your Bossman shirts. What else is there? Easy money. There's hats. It's all sorts of shit, man. I've already sworn. We might even bleep that. But go to claymcmathcomedy.com. claymcmathcomedy.com. I'll say that one more time because it's a new website. Clay McMath Comedy, CLAYMCMATH comedy.com, and click on the podcast section, and that's where you can listen to the podcast. Click on the store section, and that's where you can buy some of that good merch. All right, you've heard enough from me. Let's start the show.
Welcome to the party. Best show on the internet. Ask anybody. You know it's easy money. Sit back, relax, get your headphones, everybody. Welcome to the party. Blackout in the booth. Every episode's a party. We go hard like Ricky Bobby. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is Welcome to the Party.
Welcome to the party. Bung, bung. It's your man Claytron, aka the Big Boss Man, aka the Clumsy Jeweler, because I'm always dropping gems, aka the Milkman, because I always deliver, aka the PhD of podcasting, the Magnum PI of podcasting, I was going to say Jimmy Butler of podcasting, but I did that a couple of weeks ago. I don't know. I don't even know who I am anymore. I'm in the middle of an identity crisis. Time crisis. Remember that? Remember Time Crisis?
Yeah, the shooter.
Yeah.
Arcade shooter.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Dino Crisis was one as well, where you shoot dinosaurs. And that's how we're starting the show. We're throwing it back to time zone or intensity or whatever, because I can't come up with a final AKA. It's been a long day. Boardman's back in the booth.
Yeah, a bit rusty. Messed up the ad intro. But
Well, that was good because that was a terrible ad intro.
the
So
second take, yeah.
divine intervention.
Killed it.
I was at the grocery store, and I'm actually not even going to get into my grocery store experience. It was actually a nightmare. But what stuck out to me was when I left the grocery store, there was a slow car that I wanted to swear at, because I'm a pedestrian. I'm trying to cross over so I can get to my car.
Yeah, right.
And they're reversing at 0.2 kilometers per hour. I've never seen somebody reverse this slow. They were foreign. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, just riding the brakes real hard.
Yeah.
Reversing.
And mate, even there was periods of just stand-stilledness.
Oh,
I didn't understand what was going on. I wanted to swear. I saw they had their windows cracked. I kept my cool because I'm cool as a cucumber these days. I'm Clay the Calm Farm. You know, I'm low key. Having said that, they finally, pulled out and drove by me and the guy in the passenger seat looked like he was, you know, holding a burrito or something with two hands, which is, if it was a burrito, it would have been nuts. You don't hold them with two hands. Like this is crazy.
Yeah, that's how children eat.
Yeah. That's Donald Trump type shit. Anyway, he wasn't holding a burrito because that was my first thing. I was shocked that he was holding like a burrito or like an enchilada with two hands. It was a guinea pig.
Like right up to his face.
He was kissing it, which is fine. Hey, they're cute. They are cute. They're not my type of pet. I wouldn't kiss one. Some people have ferrets. Some people have rat. These people all live alone, of course. But this guy had a guinea pig. He was an adult and he was kissing it. Now, I wasn't prepared for that. That's not something that I wake up on a Wednesday thinking I'm going to see. You know, I was effing shocked.
A grown man kissing a guinea pig in an incredibly slow-moving car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In one of the worst car parks in
No,
Adelaide.
you wouldn't expect that on a Wednesday. No way.
No. And yeah, the crazy thing was that the first thing I thought I saw, I wasn't ready for on a Wednesday, which is a man just just double gripping a burrito, which is foul moves. I don't trust people that eat like that. I think there's got to be some type of pathology to it. There's got to be some type of like Oedipal complex going on. You familiar with Oedipus? Oedipus Rex?
No, let's hear it.
Oedipus Rex or King Oedipus was some guy, Greek probably, who wanted to kill his father and bang his mother, essentially.
Okay, yeah, I have.
Yeah, and this story has been passed down into the world of psychology, and they call it the Oedipus complex. When you know, it's basically you got mummy issues or daddy issues is a Oedipus complex,
Right.
And I think that you may have that. You may have a fucking OC, Oedipus, again Greek, Oedipus.
Okay, yep.
You might have an OC if you're gripping a burrito like this. Like, I can't think. You can't be that nervous to drop it, can you? And how many do you have to drop before you start double gripping?
Before you bring in the second hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't have answers to this because it just sounds pretty wild.
It was. I mean, that's not even what I saw. What I really saw was a man kissing a hamster.
Fuck that.
I was dreaming about it last night. It really stuck with me. I was losing focus at work today thinking about this.
Yeah, right. I don't have much to bring to the table on this one. This just sounds wild.
Would you, if you used to have a strange animal, you had a hold on, I know it, not frilled neck. It was a bearded dragon. You had a bearded dragon and its name was Cammy.
Yeah.
What happened?
He passed away. So got to about 10 years old. And
is that standard?
I think it's between 10 and 15 years. So
okay.
Probably had a bit of a shorter life than.
Did he slow down or anything? Like, or was it just like one day he was just. No,
just one day. That was it.
That's sad.
It's a bit sad. Yeah. Finding him like that.
It's crazy, dude, because I don't know if this show, Welcome to the Poddy, there used to be almost always, back in the Dante days, a Dave Chappelle quote and a Tupac reference in every episode. And now I feel like that has transitioned, no pun intended, to Queer Eye, because I'm about to quote Queer Eye right now. Not quote it, but reference it. There was an episode where they went to, I think it was a frat house or something, to do the makeover. And there was a bearded dragon. He pulled it out. And we never used to pull Cammy out of there. Only Samoans did.
Yeah, that's right.
And if people are thinking I'm talking about Pacific Islanders, I'm talking about a friend of ours called Sam Owens.
Sam Owens. Yeah, no, I knew exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, he he was the only one brave enough to wrangle him.
And he never did anything.
Nah, he'd just flex.
Yeah, right.
He'd just try and like run under beds and shit, and
Yeah,
you're
right.
You're not going to get him back once he does that.
Yeah, because you have to do it from a young age, I suppose,
Yeah.
to really get him.
Yeah, so kind of missed him in the formative months and
Yeah.
probably a year.
But where I was going with the strange animal thing is, like, you would never take Cammy for a walk or out on an expedition, like in the car.
No.
And this guy's taking guinea pigs. You don't, because I was at Woolworths. You can't get guinea pigs there. So he didn't just buy it and cuddle it.
Do you reckon he just waited in the car?
Absolutely, I do.
Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't have, like, you can't just smuggle that in your pocket or something.
Yeah, and now, now that you say he was waiting in the car, kind of thinking maybe he was special ed. But if you've got a special ed guy in the car, you don't leave him there because that's dangerous.
I'm not qualified to comment on this. I don't know. There's levels to it, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I just don't think. I mean, I probably wouldn't leave special ed alone with a guinea pig either, specifically in a car. I think that is, if there's a recipe for disaster, I mean, that is it.
Shit.
The US election is ramping up, right?
Well, like, I think it's still like over a year away, isn't it?
Yeah, but they start their campaigning, right? And Rhonda Santis is running for president.
Yeah, in the Republican Party, is it?
Yeah, I don't know where she's from, bro, but
Rhonda Santis.
yeah, dude, I don't know who Rhonda Santis is, bro, but my mom's name's Rhonda, bro, and she doesn't even know her.
Yeah, so sorry, talking about Ron here, aren't we?
Yeah,
Yeah, Rhonda Santis.
Yeah.
I'm going with that from now on.
I don't know what she stands for or stands on, or I don't really know anything about her, but I'm not particularly against Republicans as a party. Donald Trump, convicted rapist. That's one word I cannot bang out on the show anymore.
Why not?
I reckon instant out of the algorithm, bro. I've got episodes where I've said that have got one view on YouTube, or the Apple Podcasts and all that. That's fine, but I've got episodes on YouTube that I've said that word that have got one view, bro.
Yeah, right.
Insane. Like, subscribers aren't even watching it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's pretty shit.
Yeah. They've got some sort of, they're doing shadow
like,
banned.
yeah, it's
I'm shadow banned, bro.
It's a bad thing, but there's lots of bad things that get said on this podcast. It's pretty shit that gets singled out. And
What bad things get said, man? It's all in good fun.
oh, not bad things.
Talk about
but like,
retards bit, but not actual retards, man. Like, just fucking retards. You know what I mean?
yeah, there's a clear difference.
Yeah. Nah, there's been hectic shit said back in the day, but not in the last 12 months, I don't reckon.
Nah, Lizzo hasn't copped it for a while now. So
And that, I don't even think that's that hectic, man.
nah,
Like,
that's just funny as fuck.
you're fat. Did you see this chick that she wants to like sue United Airlines or something because the aisle is too narrow and it's discrimination?
saw a headline pop up on Twitter.
If you sue anyone, bitch, it should be fucking Arby's or something, you know? No, Arby's is probably too healthy. Probably McDonald's, no offense, or Burger King, Wendy's, Chili's, Olive Garden. Whatever you're doing is incorrect. Dude, did you see her, bro? She's not just like, she's not chubby, bro.
I think what I saw was her like taking up two seats on the airplane.
Oh, yeah.
Or was that a different?
Same, yeah. Well, this woman that I'm talking about is that big.
Yeah.
And complaining that she has to purchase 2 seats.
Yeah, I just don't get where some people get off on shit like that.
Yeah. You put yourself in that situation. Me, I'm just tall. Well, I'm actually a bit of a fat fuck now, but I can still fit in 1 seat. Except I'm broad. I got shoulders. So, yeah, I'm going to take your armrest. I'm going to take it. I'm sorry. I don't care what the etiquette is. I'm taking it. Look at me.
What is the etiquette? Because how many armrests we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who misses out? There's six arms.
The end person, I think, window seat.
Obviously gets. Oh, there's no armrest there, is there?
Yeah. Window seat, I believe, gets 0 armrests.
3 armrests then to share between 3 people. Oh, so 1 each. 1 on the left.
No, I believe that window seat gets none, middle seat gets 2, aisle seat gets 1.
Okay. I'm not against that.
Middle, you're in hell already. So let's go to hell with 2 armrests, okay?
Yeah.
And then aisle seat, you had the wherewithal to choose an aisle and no one else is sitting there, so that's automatically yours. And window, you have the luxury of leaning up against the wall of the plane, so lean that direction and leave your arm off of the armrest.
I think, hostess need to start reading that shit out at the start of flights.
Yeah, well,
so
I think
got it clear.
Yeah, I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. But also, if you weigh 2,000 pounds or whatever, don't get on a plane because one, it's gonna crash. Like they have to. People think that their luggage got lost. No, they had to drop it out of the sky to keep the thing afloat. You should have to get on a boat if you're that big.
That's pretty dangerous too.
It is, because whales and shit will start thinking they're trying to high five their cousin and shit.
Oh,
Nah, there's no excuse. Like, there's no excuse for being that big. I know that like some people are like, metabolism and like, genetic defect or whatever. Fine. Weigh 200 kilos. Okay. Good for you. You're disgusting. 300 kilos, bro. 300 kilos, bro. That is reality television shit. That is crazy. 300 kilos is, okay, I'm going to lose this weight and fly away in the wind because I got that much skin. I'm like a kite. Like,
yeah, that's a lot.
If you're fucking stretching your skin out, bro, that's crazy.
Is there actually people out there that weigh 300 kilos? I don't watch any of those shows,
well,
so I can't do it.
There's 2.2 pounds to a kilo, and there's a show called My 600 Pound Life.
Okay,
so that's what, 260 or something, maybe. I'm not a math.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Hey, also don't weigh 260.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. You're doing crazy numbers.
That's a lot.
There was a woman that sued, I think it was a scale company maybe, or maybe it was a store that had maybe joke scales, and she stood on scales and it said 1 person at a time.
Oh, fuck.
But it's like, dude, if you're that fat, you got to have a sense of humor about it. You got to. You did it. Like, I'm trying to think of another group of people that get discriminated, that's in quotes, against for something that they did. No one, because racism is a race. You didn't make yourself that race. Homophobia is a sexual orientation, transphobia, all that shit. Ageism, fucking geriatrics, they didn't do it to themselves. Fatties, bro, you ate yourself into a position of weakness. Get off the plane.
I'm just rolling with that.
If you have to walk through the security gate sideways, get out. Bro, if you have to turn around to make sure that you don't have a weapon on you, bro, go home. Go home. They should make him get on the conveyor belt and use it as a treadmill.
How did we get onto this?
I don't remember.
I can't remember.
I don't remember what I was talking about, man. And that's the beauty of the show, man. I black out in the booth.
Oh, fuck. I brought up Lizzo.
Yeah. What, saying wild shit.
Saying wild shit, yep.
Before that was retard. And then it was special ed with the gerbil in the car. Hamster.
That's right.
Guinea pig.
Started it all, yep.
Anyway. That's what.
So other than the dude in the car park with the guinea pig, what else has been happening this week?
No, I've just been chilling, man. I've been overwhelmed with everything. Work, coffee, comedy. What else do I do? Poddy. It's all caught up to me this week. So I've just been chilling, watching mad movies and shows. And last night I got a bit of a burst of energy and I posted heaps of shit on social media. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no comedy this week. You just burnt out from previous few weeks.
Yeah, no comedy this week.
Yeah.
No. Just trying to book some more shows and all that.
Oh my god, it's so big and strong.
Bung Bung Coffee. Big, strong flavour. Competition? I don't think so. bungbungcoffee.com. Get yours.
Could I be a leather jacket guy?
And where'd you land on that?
I just don't know. I'd have to certainly lose some weight.
Gone full circle again.
You can't have like a pot belly and rock a. I've seen older gentlemen rock a leather jacket, but it's like
a bomber jacket.
I would want a bomber style. Older guys sort of, what are they? I don't even know what they sort of rock. Sort of like almost like a coat, right?
Leather coat.
Maybe I'm wrong. Girls rock like bikey leather jackets.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't even think of a friend with a leathery.
Yeah, I saw a memory pop up on Facebook the other day and I was wearing a leather jacket and I was like, this is fucking nuts.
A true leather or pleather?
This one was pleather, but I do have one true leather. It's a bit too big for me though. I don't know, it might fit you.
It won't fit me, bro.
These arms are long, man.
I am getting big, bro.
Yeah, true, it won't fit you.
I don't remember the last time I worked out. When I played basketball for 2 weeks.
You recovered from that yet?
Nah. My knees were sore like at resting before, but now it's like I'm at like a definite 8 out of 10, I reckon, at all times, which is not good. That's so bad. 10 being unbearable pain, right?
Yeah.
8.
Is there anything you can do about it?
I could take painkillers and fuck my liver up or kidneys or whatever you fuck up with that shit.
Surgery was?
Nah, knee replacements.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I was listening to Hamish and Andy this morning. I've got this in my notes actually. It's my last point, but we're going to go to it right now. Hamish was talking about he tore his meniscus, which is what I did in both my knees and had it removed. So bone on bone and then arthritis, bad arthritis. And he said that he's been talking with a surgeon and they've got a non-surgical option for him, which is PRP. Have you heard of it?
No,
Kobe got it in his Achilles when he tore his Achilles. It's PRP is platelet-rich plasma. And in layman's terms, what they do is they take your blood, they spin it, and spinning it does something and makes it have more platelets in it, and they put it back in, and it enhances the healing process.
Like they put it back in localized in the problem area?
Yeah.
Okay.
And apparently, like they've been doing this for like tendons for years, like Kobe.
And it's just spinning, they don't like infuse anything else?
As far as I'm aware.
Yeah, right.
It's essentially, it's like blood doping, but it's not like a liter of blood. It's a small amount. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe blood doping would be pretty bad for you.
Doing it regularly? Or
Dude, I can't even imagine doing it once, man.
I don't know too much about it, to be honest.
Well,
so what, like a liter at a time?
You take like a liter out, you feel a bit dizzy.
Yeah.
You go away for a few weeks, let your blood regenerate, and then you bang that liter back in.
Okay. So you've got like a bloody surplus of blood in your body.
Yeah, so you got a surplus. And so that's what old boy was doing, the cyclist, Armstrong.
Yeah, okay.
And so basically because you've got more blood, you can carry more oxygen through your body. You get tired. You don't get as tired as quickly. You regenerate more quickly, like all that kind of shit. And this is basically that, but in small. It's like microdoping. Yeah, but that's what Kobe did. I'm guessing that's probably what LeBron did for his foot or whatever.
Okay.
And they've been doing it for tendons for ages, but now they're saying that you can do it for meniscus.
Yeah, right.
Which I was so mad when Hamish said this because I could have done that if I was born 10 years later instead of surgery, because they used to stitch them up or trim them or remove them.
Yeah.
And
you got yours removed, didn't you? One of them.
Both of them.
Both.
But the first time I did it, I got it stitched up. First game back, retore it. And so then I was like, take it out. And then when I did the other one, I just said, take it out straight away. I was like, I'm not dealing with it again. Yeah. And I guess you could probably maybe call that a regret because I'm in pain right now, bro.
Yeah, that sucks, dude.
But you don't think about that. You don't think about 10 years down the line when you're young. You're just like, I just want to play ball, man. Don't want a year off. I want 3 weeks off. I don't remember how we got there.
You listening to Hamish and Andy? Or how did we get to that?
I haven't been working out and then I talked basketball.
That's right.
Yeah, dude. Even my, what's it called? New Year's resolution. 50 push-ups a day. It's over.
How far did you get with that?
Probably 4 months.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's a lot longer than most people.
Yeah, I did pretty good. And then I probably missed a week. I was like, well, I'm not going to catch that up. Which I could have. I could have if I really wanted to. But I got jokes to write.
That's it. Priorities, man.
Yeah. But I'm starting a new goal. I'm getting back on the bike, the exercise bike, starting Saturday.
Do you have like an odometer? Is it an odometer? Is that what keeps track of how many Ks you've
traveled? It's got a screen on it.
That?
Yeah, and I do the watch at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm getting back into that because I felt like I started to make some progress, and then I don't know if I think early days with Kenny, like when he was a baby, I used to put him in his like rocker or whatever, and I was still doing it. But then once he was mobile, I could he'll just crawl over and get kicked in the head.
Yeah.
So
yeah, gotta be careful with that.
I've been talking to Rach, and she said she'll she'll let me get some workouts in and look after him, or I'll do late night workouts because he goes to bed pretty early. I can go blast out like a 20-minute, high intensity, smash some calories, have a shower, go to bed. The leather jacket thing. My favorite GIF is this guy.
Yeah, I know the one.
He's wearing, and he looks kind of like Eddie Murphy a little bit.
Is he wearing a leather jacket?
I don't know, unless I've just got Eddie Murphy in my mind from like Delirious,
I think you might have Eddie Murphy on your mind.
Shit, I thought he was wearing a leathery, and he makes me believe that I could be a leathery guy.
Oh, no. I think you're right. No, it's a leathery. I was wrong.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to be that guy.
He does look like Eddie Murphy as well. So
yeah. And is he wearing a chain?
Yeah, he's got a chain, gold watch.
And possibly no shirt under the leathery?
It does look like no shirt under the leathery.
Bro, come on. Like, if that is not inspiration to lose weight, like every fatty on a plane should just watch that GIF over and over. Dude, I saw this hilarious post on Instagram, and it was like just like flaming, like it was just all flames and some hands like gripping a fence, and it said people who say GIF getting sent directly to hell from the pearly gates after calling God Jod. So good. So good, man. Oh.
GIF. No, I don't know anyone that calls it GIF.
Nah, GIF is a cleaning product, man.
100%.
let's jump into sport. Let's see where we go. NBA.
So latest, final start tomorrow.
Final start tomorrow. So by the time this comes out, there would have been at least one game played. Will there be another game on Sunday?
I reckon Monday our time.
So when this comes out, there'll probably be a game playing.
Yeah.
Game 2 will be playing. So yeah, there's a bit of delay, but I just can't remember if we talked about the Western Conference Finals on the show.
Wasn't heaps to talk about. It was over pretty quick, but I can't
Sweep.
remember either. Sweep, yeah, got the brooms out.
We didn't talk about it. We didn't. Because from what I've been hearing, LeBron had a documentary crew following him. Nothing makes me more happy than your ego just getting crushed thinking you were going to do a fucking last dance.
Some 7th seed to champion bullshit.
Yeah. And you got swept real nice and real proper. It was easy. They didn't even look like they broke a sweat. Jokic is out there fingering AD, dude. Putting him on the spit.
Yeah, look, I know it was a couple of weeks back now, but it's still pretty sore spot for me. That was a rough series to watch as a Lakers fan.
Oh man, dude, I saw a post today from someone who was like AI turning all NBA players into their nicknames. So King James was he's wearing a crown, he's sitting on a throne. Chef Curry was a chef. They had Anthony Davis was in this. They had Jokic as the Joker.
What was Anthony Davis?
He was
giant eyebrow.
No, I wish he was wearing an army getup or some sort of military getup. Because what do they call him? The something of defense. The I don't know. Colonel of defense or something. I don't know.
I've never heard it.
Anyway, I jump into the comments straight away because AD should not have been listed with these players, and people are like, "What the fuck is AD doing in here?" Right? And then, what's he supposed to be? And someone said, he's supposed to be the something, or not minister of defense, but something like that, right?
Okay.
And someone goes in and says, "General Soreness."
That's good.
So fucking good, man. Data Davis, man. Fucking General Soreness. I loved that. That's so good. Oh, I was so happy to see the Lakers fail, man.
Yeah, I hated that series.
You had to have. Man.
Had their chances in 3 of the games, but just fell to bits in the fourth quarters.
Game 4, the final game. They were up 15 in the fourth.
It was really only game 2 where they got kind of blown out by 20 or something. Every other game, it might have been 15 or 10 at the end, but it was close until 3 or 4 minutes left.
Unbelievable. And wasn't game 4 1 point or something?
Yeah, it was one bucket.
Yeah.
It was close.
I think it was 1 point, and then there was a foul shot or something that made it go to 2 or 3. But yeah. So Western Conference Finals, Denver win. Jokic gets Western Conference Finals MVP. I'm not sure if outside of context, I don't think anyone would have understood what I just said. I think I really slipped on my words just then.
I was with you. Maybe it's the context that kept me in it.
Run that back. So that was good. What are your thoughts overall of the whole situation outside of being a Lakers fan?
Of the Western Conference Finals?
Yeah.
I think the best player in the world just showed everyone why he's the best player in the world. Should have been the MVP this season.
Because we called him the real MVP a week before this all went down.
I think even a week before the MVP got announced, I was on there saying something about Jokic should get it, but he won't.
Yeah. And what was the other thing?
But also definitely not alone on that. That's so many people out there think the same thing.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He got robbed. Mark Jackson needs to get his vote taken away from him next year and for all years. I think they need to go and recount votes from previous years and just make sure that all the MVPs are correct, because this was ridiculous. There needs to be some sort of repercussions. His vote, he can't vote again. He may need to go and vote on the WNBA MVP and get his practice up, get some reps up before the All-Star game to see if that league's still allowed. LeBron James decided to semi-announce retirement after getting swept.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
That's sicko behavior. I get that, like, yeah, he gave Jokic his props and shit, but it completely took Denver out of the media because everyone's just talking about, like, is LeBron going to retire and all this fucking ridiculous shit.
Yeah, I think especially considering the day after that is when they had their, like, official end of season press day.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't wait for that. And I don't think he even showed up for that.
Yeah, he went straight to Cancun. He is a bit of a Cancun. Dude, some of this shit's so quotable, but like not postable on Instagram. It's so annoying. I think I've had 3 bangers today. I can't. Like I said, I black out in the booth. I can't tell you what they were, but I'm pretty sure I've had 3 bangers.
Have to run it back.
Yeah. So, yeah, I thought that was some pretty foul shit, man. But that's LeBron, like, just an attention whore, man. You talk a whole 2 years about I'm going to finish playing with Bronny, and then you get swept, and you're like, yeah, I'll probably retire.
Yeah, gross.
Not GOAT talk. That's all I've got to say.
Didn't that other guy retire like 3 times?
Yeah. His dad got murdered on the side of the road. He didn't get swept. Yeah. He actually went 6-0 in finals. 6-0. Do you know how?
Hey, I'm not saying LeBron's my GOAT, but there's arguments out there.
Do you know how hard it is to go 1-0 in finals? To even go once? And yeah, LeBron went a lot of times.
And
lost.
Lots of times.
He's lost a lot of times.
Yeah, it's true.
6-0. That's ridiculous. Like, that's stupid.
I don't really care either way because LeBron's not my favourite player. He just happens to play for my favourite team.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't. I think that's sucker shit, man.
I agree. Could have waited a day and just had to take the shine off Denver.
Or he could have waited. He could have waited till the off season until he knows what he's going to do. Well, he does know. We all know he's not retiring.
He's come back.
Yeah. He almost finished on a 40-point triple-double. You're not retiring. I do like when guys retire when they're still good, though.
If they won,
then retire.
Then retire, but you can't go out on a 40-point triple-double in a sweep loss.
Yeah.
No.
Just.
You obviously got more in the tank.
Yeah.
Run it back.
Anyway, let's get off LeBron. Let's get off the Lakers. Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah, what a series, man.
7 games.
What a series.
Caleb Martin was filling it up all season, all series. Does he start?
He did towards the end of the series. So I think Kevin Love started the first couple games, and then
and he was averaging like 0, 0, 0, and 3, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't a good matchup. But yeah, Caleb Martin brought it for that series.
What do you think of Bam versus Jokic?
I think Jokic is going to eat this dude alive, man.
Dude.
And then, who's coming off the bench to help him out? Cody Zeller and some Kevin Love minutes.
Oof. Yucky.
But, like, the Heat, man. The Heat. This postseason, like, everyone was just scoffing at them versus Milwaukee. Look what happens.
Yeah.
And into the Boston series.
That's true.
They might win a game. Look what happens.
That's true. And Spoelstra is a great coach. I do like Mike Malone as well, but Spoelstra's got pedigree, man.
Yeah. I think Denver's going to win and comfortably, but as I was just saying, like we've seen what's happened in the playoffs so far with the Heat, so you can never really rule them out.
Yeah, I've had a few people ask me like, what are my thoughts, and I immediately think Denver, but I'm also very tentative to say it because I'm just like, what can this Miami team do?
Just keep hitting threes. They've
Keep
been crazily hot.
Keep hitting threes, and Himmy Bucket's doing his thing. Sometimes.
Yeah, pretty quiet for his playoff Himmy standards.
Yeah.
That last few games.
Yeah, I did a tweet. Himmy proved me wrong on it though. I did a tweet before Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. No, sorry, Eastern Conference Finals, saying if the Heat lose this, because they were up 3-0, and it ended up being 3-3, and then eventually Heat got 4-1, but 4-3. I said if the role players don't shoot like what to the level they've been shooting, 1, Boston wins this series, and 2, the switch from the Jimmy Butler praise to slander will be historic.
Oh, it was going to be crazy.
It was going to be so foul, dude. So I'm kind of happy that they got out of.
I was so nervous for them, man.
Yeah, me too.
If they lost that series, I'd never want to hear the words like playoff Jimmy ever again.
Yeah, and
but, they got it done. So playoff Jimmy lives on.
Yeah, Boston had the chance to make history. It's just so hard to win 4 in a row, regardless if you win.
That first play of the game,
I didn't see it.
Oh, dude!
I know he rolled his ankle.
Like literally first possession of the game for them. That was just. Oh, I didn't want Boston to win, but you don't want to watch a game like that. You want the best players to be firing.
Yeah.
And then Jaylen Brown just shit the fucking bed.
I also tweeted, give Caleb Martin Jaylen Brown's contract.
Even half of it. Because that's a stupid amount of money that he's about. Oh, I don't know if he's going to get it anymore. Surely.
I think based on like making the first team and all that shit, like I think it's owed to him, right?
I think he's eligible for it.
Oh, eligible.
Whether they actually agree to sign.
Yeah.
I think.
Someone will though, right? The Bulls probably. We need another guy that can't handle it, right?
Look, he's a good player, but that was just fucking hard to watch.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just a one-off. Like he's pulled shit like that previously.
I know Celtics fans are sick over this shit, man. Like, my timeline's been slow.
What does Steve have to say?
I haven't had a true chat with. I've texted him a little bit.
Yeah.
He said it was it ruined his day, that last game.
That series would have been such a roller coaster.
Yeah. And I just can't imagine, even as a Bulls fan, we didn't even make playoffs. I just can't imagine having a guy on your team doing that. Just like getting paid $1 million per turnover, bro. Like it's just it's so crazy, man.
Yeah.
Like just every time he dribbles, when I watch them, I'm not a Boston fan. I got a soft spot for him because I lived up there, but like every time he dribbles, I'm just like, no, dude, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
And almost every time, like it's like a coin toss, man. It's like this 50-50 chance it's going to be a turnover. Maybe 60-40.
I'm just worried about him. Like, is he going to bounce back from this?
Mentally?
Yeah.
He seems like a pretty weak boy, if I'm being honest.
So what, you think he's just going to go full Ben Simmons? Maybe not full, but...
Not full Ben Simmons, but I don't think I don't think you want to put your eggs in the Jaylen Brown basket to win your title.
Would he even want to play for Boston anymore? Like,
it doesn't seem
the
like
huge
it.
Contract aside.
It doesn't seem
so
like
I don't
it.
think any other team can offer him as much money.
It doesn't seem like he wants to be there.
Yeah. I just imagine how much shit he'd be getting from Boston fans too.
I just don't trust him as a person. He reminds me of Kyrie. Like, I just feel like he's talking shit half the time. Like, Boston's so racist. It's like, only to you? Like, half your team's black. You're the only one that gets it?
It's because you can't dribble.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll see in a few months anyway.
And Boston is historically racist, but like the fans are there to see you, bro. I just don't buy it, man. I don't. That's not fair because that's like, saying, what were you wearing, but I don't know. I get Kyrie vibes from him, man. I just feel like he's sort of on this weirdo shit. Sort of like, complaining to complain or whatever. But anyway, NBA Finals starting tomorrow. Your pick is Denver in 5.
Yeah, stick with that. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking maybe Denver in 6 because it goes 2-2-2, right?
I feel like the format of the finals changes.
Okay. I think that Miami can get 2 at home. Maybe not back to back. Maybe Denver take 2, lose 1, get another 1. Nah, then nah. I think Denver in 5 is good, but I'm going to say Denver in 6 because I'm tired of agreeing with every NBA take on this show.
Denver in 6.
Yeah, but I can't say. I can't in good faith be like these fucking sports analysts and just say shit to say it. I don't believe that Miami are going to win, so I can't just say it just to fucking say it.
Come on.
Miami in 3.
Here we go. Nice. I know what you're saying. Denver are just pretty overwhelming favourites in this, so it's hard to pick against
and I just think in other circumstances, yes, the travel was big, but it was always going to be big for West versus East. But just the fact that Denver's 7,000 feet above sea level and Miami is literally 6 feet above sea level is Denver's used to that shit, man. That is such a crazy. I think this is the most overwhelming finals advantage ever, unless Denver. Denver's never been there before
in terms of feet above sea level differential.
Just altitude, you know how altitude is. You've done altitude training.
No.
You worn an altitude mask.
No, I mean I've gone on a hike and I got pretty puffed out, but that's probably about it, dude. It's
like that, but hell worse, man.
Hell worse. Sounds hectic.
Yeah. It's it's savage being up there. Even wearing I don't know how consistent the altitude masks are with that. I think it's pretty good because I used to train with one and I would just be gassed after doing just a workout that I could get through pretty easy. Put that thing on and it is you're heaving, bro.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah. Breathing you take the mask off and you're
I couldn't imagine doing some shit like that these days.
Just
at
bro.
The most unfit I've ever been.
Dude, sometimes I've got to go upstairs to get into my office. I'm like, Jesus. I keep using them even though it hurts my knees because I'm the day I stop using them, I'll just be an elevator boy.
Yeah. Does it hurt to go down the stairs or just up them?
I reckon depending on the day will depend on which way is worse.
Yeah, fuck, you're getting old, bro.
Yeah. Well,
your joints are anyway.
My knees certainly are.
Yeah. And
my thumbs a little bit, man. I think I've been scrolling too much.
I think all the video games back in the day catching up with me because I think I've got RSI. Is that what it's called?
Repetitive strain injury, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my thumbs fucking hurt, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine too. I've got double jointed thumbs and I used to be able to bang them in and out like there's nothing like this quickly.
Click them.
Double joint like this. I'll do it
right.
like that.
Yeah.
And that canes. And I used to be able to do it like that. But that fucking kills now. And it's only been the last few days that I've noticed it. And I'm like, cold. Do I have arthritis in my fingers or have I been literally doing this too much? Texting and shit.
Surely texting isn't as strenuous as gaming was, or gaming is for some people.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gaming would be way more strenuous.
Gaming's hectic, man.
A swipe.
Gaming is mad stressful on your mind.
Yeah.
Everyone, you know what to do. Welcome to the Poddy on everything. So Twitter, Instagram, Netflix, We're on there.
One day.
Yeah, welcome to the Poddy and everything. Tell a friend to tell a fucking friend about us. We are trying to grow this shit. I know it's hard to do it organically. I'm begging you guys to grow this. Just tell people about it, repost, share our shit, do what you got to do to grow this shit. We've got some talks with new sponsors happening at the moment, but don't make us spend all of our sponsorship money on ads. Just please tell a friend to tell a friend, and go to claymcmouthcomedy.com for podcast merch, and bungbungcoffee.com, enter promo code Poddy for 15% off all orders. I love you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves, and as always, a bung bung.